Hey guys, Salty Will. So I just filmed myself playing some Clash matches with Team Iria, and I did a demonstration of Pamina, essentially this typical map I usually do. I haven't made a video for about 2 months. I've been stuck in Path to Exile 2, but nonetheless, I still keep up with this game quite a bit. I absolutely love it. So she's not fully built. So she's got, three, respect right there. Power level's not super high. So she could be higher damage and all that. But anyways, she's not bad where she's at. But what I'm going to look at today is building her up, trying to get as much defense and attack on her as possible, and then go in and see the counterattacks. Then I do Clash, and I build a team around this. So you got Knight Crimson, so I'm going to have her for her aura, right? Then you got Fortitude, which you got Dantaline. I'm going to have Xavier on it, and Magnus, and Team Iria. You're going to have Dantaline again. You're going to have Xavier again. You can have Magnus again, and then Pamina. So lots of overlap. Then you also have Layla on it. Then I'm going to throw her on it just because, well, she's pretty strong too. So I'm going to show you like my class pushing with this team right here as well. And I've been actually using this team like on the Universal, whatever it's called, the 40 level stage thing they just had. It was pretty good. Worked out really well, actually. So this was my main team on it, Team Iria. But the main skills I put onto Pamina right now is she's always getting smacked around. So I want her to get life back, right? Also, she's always getting smacked around. So gets more healing, removes debuffs, and recovers 20% life if you had no debuffs. That's great. This one's great too. So this is a skill you just jump in. Very cool animation as well. The animation is not a jump, but whatever. She's going through fire, so I guess she's pushing through a crowd of people. You get taunted, vulnerable too, onslaught. Get so many different things right here. Reduces damage taken 30%, and then yeah, so many things right there. So I'm not doing a guide. I'm just showing you what I have on her. Want to have her jump in, also have her smack with initial chop. Especially if you're doing Clash, right? Clash, you just want to wipe the team out right away. So you want to get more damage in there. And then downhill stance. Fucking fantastic. So I pump up my defense and all that. And I'll show you guys when I do the video later. And just try to get her as strong as possible. So I put this on her right now. The trinket is because if you get hit in front, you get 25% more bonus defense. And you can't get negative defense or vulnerable. So that's good because you don't want that to happen on you because you're going to be smacked around a lot. And I had this armor breaking spear because you want to use your skill twice, right? And since it's crit related, I put the crit thing on there too, and it's crit damage. So, anyways, guys, I love this game still. I haven't made a video for a while, but Pamina is freaking awesome. I like the Crimson heroes quite a bit. I'm collecting them all so far. Knight Crimson, I've collected them all so far. I'm going to probably get the whole thing. I just love Knight Crimson quite a bit. The theme is very cool. And yeah. So here's my demonstration video of her. Not a guide. But, I'm going to make some more of these videos. I just had a baby, so we're going to figure it out. And I'm doing live streaming too with, Path to Exile, Monster Hunter, and stuff like that. So we'll figure it going, but I want to make sure I don't ignore this game. I'm going to put out more content. I don't know if I'll do pool videos or not, but I mainly want to focus on the content because I like to play the game. So, yeah, check out the video. It should be good. Well, I got 3 auras going on. So I have the Knight Crimson aura. So this part's the same for everybody, but increases damage by 12%. Great. I got Fortitude aura. Blood and Steel. Decreases damage but taken by 10% if healthy. Becomes immune to negative effects in your state. So she takes hits. You want her to stay healthy because you want her to smack back really hard, right? If you get into injured state, well, you can do less damage. And then I got Dantaline because he does 20% more damage to enemies affected by 3 more debuffs. So more is probably 20% multiplier instead of increased. So that sounds good. So I got a lot of auras going on. But why did I bring anybody else? Well, this map already has her flag. There you go. Increase attack and defense by 15%. Okay, so that's good, right? So you want to keep that. That's more damage. Then I'm going to buff her up with this. Right here. Yeah. Move 2, attack 2. That's great, whatever. Then you got her. Damage 3. Right? So you get damage 3. Then her, she's going to increase their damage too. With armor right here. So you're going to get M defense and B defense. So all those things are going to pump her up quite a bit. Right? Is this a team I want to take with her? Maybe, maybe not. I like Team Iria the best in Fortitude. And then, but she's Iria as well too. So let's just get the setup going. I might skip this part and then jump to the next step. Alright, once the battle started, 5100 for 1995, 1023. And let's go ahead and give her this one so she goes faster. Cool. And then I'm just pumping up Pamina as much as possible. Alright, let's go ahead and look at her. She's a ton of buffs on her. P defense 2, N defense 2, damage 3, move 2, jump, attack 2. All these auras. And these guys have any negative things on them? Yeah, these guys do. This guy does too. I don't think these guys do. No, they don't. I want them to attack her. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and just jump in there and see what happens. And I want them to all attack her now. Let's see what happens. So they attack her, not Xavier. Okay, sweet. So I haven't filmed a video on sort of Convallaria for quite a while, but I've been collecting all the new heroes and stuff like that, keeping up with it. But this lady right here really made me excited about the game again. Pamina. She's like a variant of Xavier, essentially. I'd say better, but they're different uses, right? So what better way to show off this team with doing Clash first? So I'm going to do some Clash matches, and then I'll pick some edits from that, and I'll make a video out of it. But the main thing I'm going to look at right now is aura overlap. It's not perfect, and I still want to tweak this team out quite a bit. But if you look at Magnus, everybody loves this guy, right? He's got Blood and Steel. For all Fortitude characters, let's go ahead and click on here. So all Fortitude. Alright, so you got Dental Line right here. Got Xavier. You have Pamina, right? So those guys are all Fortitude. So they're all benefiting by his buff. So that's why this seems so good. Also, they're all Iria as well, right? Which he has his buff as well. So actually, let's go in what this buffing does, right? So this buff does for you know, the basic 10% and 20%. Decreases damage taken by 10% if healthy. So you gotta have 7% life. That's pretty good. And becomes immune to effects in interstate. So anywhere between like 70 below 70%. I think it's up to 30%. And when you get rid of the injured state. So that's really, really good for Pamina because she's just going to get smacked around, right? So you want that. I need to put this shield on him. That's not the best choice for him. I was using it for PvP with ranged people. And then so if we go back to him, not too many people like Dantaline. I've been playing with them. I like them a lot, actually. I'm trying out like a debuffing thing right now. My characters already do debuffs, but this has a wide range. And the reason why I did this one is Xavier and Pamina are so fast. They jump across the whole screen. So I can't really keep up with everybody. So if I move him, I want to like smack him with the Destructive Storm. But let's look at his aura. Allies attack deal 20% more damage. More, my assumption is a multiplier instead of increased damage. So that's really good. 3 more debuffs. Well, Xavier gives debuffs. Magnus gives debuffs. Pamina gives debuffs. So what we're doing right there is just kicking ass, right? Just debuffing. So everyone's going to do more damage with him. Now, you can also make him a healer too. Actually, I'm not doing that for this case right here. But if you're playing a really big map and you can't keep up with everybody, or he's off somewhere else, just add the skiller here. Inspired healing. Heals 20% of the life. So that's good, even if you can't keep up. I typically use this skill right here, Endless Dawn. It's fantastic. But I'm not trying to make him the main damage dealer right now. So I'm changing him up a little bit, but I want his aura, right? Now, you don't necessarily need her on the team, but she gets the Iria buff. She does not get the Fortitude buff, but she has this one right here. Increases damage by 12%. Well, that only works, well, it works with 2 people on the team I currently have. You got Crimson. So it's going to affect Roria, herself, and Pamina. So Pamina is going to get 3 buffs, right? She's going to get 2 buffs. She's getting 2 buffs, right? So you're getting like these multiple auras going on. And I like to have multiple leader auras too, especially like if you have some leaders that die. You always have that going on. So what I'm trying to show off today, though, is a really quick Clash team. Just wrecks everybody pretty much. Might get my ass kicked for some reason, but when I've been playing the last few days, or last week, it's been working out really well. So let's see how it goes. I mean, there's pretty much going to have Xavier go first. You're going to teleport him, smack some people around. Let's just not explain it, just do it. Now, everybody's kind of far away, so it might not work out perfectly, but we'll see. It really depends on the traps on the bridge. But let's just do run. And then let's go ahead and teleport Xavier over here. Yeah, let's go ahead and get him right over here. Now the maximum hit range I could do is this one right here. But killing Barrel is more important to me. Okay, so let's go hit these 3 guys right here. Perfect. And then Xavier, since he's next to both people right there, just gonna smack him away. Didn't kill her, unfortunately. And let's just have her run up the middle. And I don't care if she lives or dies. Let's go ahead and just do this. Smack, smack. Okay. Alright, so here's what I put on here for a reason. P defense 2 and M defense 2. The reason why I do that is Pamina gets benefit off of M defense and P defense added to attack. So you pump up her defense up, it goes up. And her trait adds the attack to the P defense to attack, right? So essentially you want to get her P defense up. And this guy does the same thing, Magnus, right? It's 40% impeded defense to attack. There you go. Alright, so you're going to do this right here. And can I go more up? No. So I mainly use, she's only level 1, right, Star? So I don't really have her built up. I'm mainly using her as just buff up Magnus and Pamina. And alright, let's just smack that away. And I mainly want to get him in the range. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Probably gonna hurt her a little bit. Let's just double check. Not hurt her, but like the aura. So let's go ahead and check right here. Yeah, so she's got the debuff right there. Perfect. So unfortunately, she's not so far. A lot of people there, but she jumps kind of far. So I'm gonna hit 2 people. So that's not as much as I want. But let's go ahead and get them in there. Perfect. And let's just put her next to them. Because she attacks her, it's going to hit all these people. Yep. Fantastic. Now, see, this guy has trouble keeping up, right? And I can't even hit this shit right here. So, I can do that. And then this, just waste it. But, might as well do that. Not ideal, but gets him in the battle quicker. Because I have the movement thing on. Gets him going right there. Now, his aura doesn't require him to be anywhere near there. It's just a leader aura. See, that's why I had the defense barrier for Barrel, especially on Magnus. And her, I don't really have any plans at the moment, so just smack that away. I don't add defense onto the team or anything like that, so for currently, the way I have it built. And let's keep him right there. Now, the way her thing works is you kind of want to be, it's a little awkward. You want to run away, then jump in. Because that way you get her, on trait says this. It's based on her weapon, so it doesn't really matter, I guess, the first time you do it. Let's see what it says. No. So essentially do that. But let's go ahead and look at everyone's negativities. So you only have 2 negatives right there. So unfortunately, since they're not like vulnerable and all that other stuff right there, they're not getting extra damage from Dental-Line at the moment. But let's just go ahead and do that. Jump right in. That's going to kill them both. I put the double attack on her, specifically for Clash too, because it's sort of like Xavier's thing. It just kills them. Alright, let's go ahead and do this one again. And then, so I did not put Pamina's weapon onto Xavier because it's hard to trigger. Because he only walks 1, 2, 3 squares. You need to walk 5 squares to trigger it. So I could add run. But it doesn't work with teleport, unfortunately. At least the way I've been using it. What's this called? Move command. Teleport target. Yeah, when I use move command, it doesn't trigger the benefit of that skill. Anyways, what I'm going to do is still trigger this one. Clash, you always want to do that. Teleport this guy all the way over here. Who do I want to kill? Probably going to go left of her and then smack that way. Because it hits the fence too. Yeah, so let's go back. Go right here. Cool. Yeah, Xavier just wrecks Clash. And if I just leave him right here, he's going to hit the 3 guys and hopefully just kill him. Yeah, usually wipe out half the team with him. And with her, just go ahead and just smack this around. Not strong enough, doesn't look like. Unfortunately. But probably with Magnus smacking it around right now, should be good. Did not break the first one, unfortunately, so let's go ahead and just smack it this way then. Wait, let's double check this. Doesn't show damage for the first one, unfortunately. That's a little confusing. Oh, it's right there. Okay, that's why. Yeah, so let's make sure we just kill it. That way I give Pamina an extra square to teleport on. Yep. And I'll just jump her right in. See, she gets over fences pretty nicely, right? And she has the coolest animation for her skill set. So turn one, the whole team's wiped. And then let's just go ahead and smack that up. Whatever traps they have there. Now, she has a trap skill. I mean the defender lady right here. She has a skill I don't have equipped that could disarm traps, which might be good for Clash as well. Alright, let's go teleport in. I might be able to wipe the whole team out right here. Depending on traps. Maybe I should kill her first. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. She's gonna heal herself up, unfortunately. Doesn't really matter, it's first turn. So yeah, wiped out 4 to 6 people. I'm just use a punch right now to get it going. And then might as well just attack Xavier. Not Xavier. August. Same thing, do this, pump them up. Now, does she have any debuffs? She probably should. Let's see. Speed down. Why is crit down? I'm not quite sure about that. Because I know he debuffs people with his main attack. Speed down. Does she debuff people? Maybe. Anyways, just go ahead and do this. Yeah, do this. Not the best attack right now, but it's going to let me get closer and debuff. So I get right there. Now it's going to debuff her. Perfect. So might not kill her, but she can do. Doesn't say how much damage right there, but let's just see. I'm gonna do the jump, then attack her one more time. So it was not that much damage right there. But she should have like vulnerable and all these other things now. See? Damage taken increased by 30%. I don't see vulnerable under. Because it's supposed to do the vulnerable. Let me see right there. but she might not. She might have been like resistance to taunt because it did Pamina's challenge. Not too clear in all those things, but anyway, she has a lot of debuffs on her now, which is really all that matters. Again, this is why I put this skill on Xavier or Dintaline. He's like pretty slow. And all my other characters move kind of quickly. And let's just go ahead and just do it over here so I get the extra hit. Again, as I mentioned beforehand, I usually use the teleport because it helps avoid traps. Let's go ahead and just do that. Might as well hit the tower while we're doing it. Okay. Well, maybe I was not going to even be able to get in at this rate. Yeah, this team just feels fun. It's really faster Clash. And I haven't kept up with Clash as much. I'm only like rank 3 on this one. But if I put more effort into like next season, which I will, I'll be top tier I think with this team. Like I'll probably win every match. She's not gonna get her second attack in, I don't believe. Yeah, because she's too far away. But I mean, Coco will die next turn. There you go.